My fault. I was muted. We fixed it, y'all. We fixed it. I think what it was is that it was I think what it was is that it was the fact that I had OBS open for a while. I had OBS open for like 2 hours now because I just recorded a reaction to One Piece, the episode I think 7 with Chopper's backstory. Yo, that episode was nuts, man. But we straight now. We got everything settled. That sucks, bro. I had a fire intro in that first stream I did. It's alright though. It's alright, man. Okay. So this is the rundown, okay? In case you missed it in the last stream before it crashed. I'm sick. Okay, unfortunately I'm kinda sick. I'm feeling a little bit better, but um listen, the grind don't stop, bro. Okay, the grind does not stop. I gotta stay on here, I gotta stay at it with you guys and keep posting content and keep doing this and that. And you know, I just hate to be stuck, bro. Like I hate feeling stuck. I just hate feeling stuck. It's crazy. So here's a drill for today, okay? For tonight. Alright, so first we're going to plug my Patreon, alright? Because this is a big deal. I can't push this like more. Um so let's go to this real quick, alright? Let's go over this real quick. Alright, this is my Patreon, guys, okay? So let's see. Short story, okay? I recently decided to start a Patreon because if you watch my normal reaction videos, they're very high quality, they're very highly edited, and as you all may know or you don't know, that takes a lot of effort, bro. It takes a lot of effort and a lot of time. A lot of time. And the thing is, I can do it. Okay, I can do it. I'm great at editing. Okay, that's not a problem. I'm sick, y'all. Excuse me, forgive me, okay? But my problem is that it's very hard for me to push out more content for you guys as much as I want to. Cause like I want to be able to put out as much content as possible. Like I'm talking like 2 videos a day, possibly. Like, you know, like 4 videos a week. I would love to do that for you guys. But the thing is I can't because I'm spending so much time editing these videos to the point where it's like I can't put out enough content for you guys. You know, I'm so behind on everything. I'm behind on JJK. I had to drop down tonight because I was doing JJK. What else? One Piece. I'm behind on One Piece too. Like everyone has finished One Piece but me. Everyone has finished One Piece live action but me. So I'm just saying I'm so behind on everything, and I hate that. You know, like I want to be on time for everything. So I figured this is the situation. Okay. Oh, and also not to mention the views. My views have been going down for the reactions, and I feel like it's because they're so long. They're so long, and I understand not many of you want to just sit through that type of content. You know, I get it. It's a long video. It's hard to stay entertained watching an entire episode with some random guy on YouTube. But that bothers me because it's like I'm putting in so much hard work into those reactions, but it's like for what if no one's gonna watch it? Okay, so this is the solution I came up with. All right, so the Patreon has been created, and let me tell you why. So from this point on, all of my reactions will be only highlights to certain moments in these episodes or whatever I'm watching. So for example, let's say I'm watching JJK, right? And I don't know, Sukuna's fighting Jogo or something, okay? Um you won't see the entire episode, right? The whole episode, but you will only see my reaction to that fight. You only see my reaction to Sukuna fighting Jogo, okay? Does that make sense? So long story short, you'll only be seeing highlights of these episodes, but you can still find the full length reaction to these episodes on Patreon, okay? And I figured that'd be a great way to like give y'all what y'all want. Um it gives the reaction junkies their full blown reactions for Patreon. Only $3 a month. That's the lowest I could go, by the way. Okay, I tried to go lower than that, but I can't. If it was up to me, my Patreon would be $1 a month, but I can't. It says I can only do $3, so that's the lowest I could go. So listen, sub to the Patreon, okay? You will see all of my full blown reactions there to everything, to anything. And listen, and this method now that I do this like this way, it makes it so much easier for me to put out content for you guys. So much easier. Let's see. Let's look at my channel real quick. Let's look at my channel. My bad, y'all. I told you I'm sick. Let's look at my channel real quick, all right? Okay. So I just put out a video today. MalUchiha reacts to Chopper's debut and the One Piece live action. And listen, I posted. So I did that video, right? I recorded that reaction probably 2 days ago, and I got that video out in the same day. It dropped today, of course, but I edited it and posted it on that same exact day. That's how easy it is for me now to make this content for you guys. So I'm telling y'all, bro, y'all don't want to listen. You don't want to miss out the Patreon. I'll be reacting to so much stuff on there. Don's returning for sure. JJK is returning. One Piece, whatever. Like it'll all return on Patreon, but the full length only. Okay, but you will only see highlights and like popular segments of these episodes on YouTube. Okay, because it's just I can't edit that much anymore. It's too tough for me. And yeah, man. So that's the dealio. Okay. Sub to the Patreon, $3 a month. I promise you it would be lower if I could, but I couldn't go lower than that. They only had me go $3. That was the least I could do, so whatever. And yeah, man. So let's talk about what we're doing next. All right. Man, plugging is crazy. All right. Oh, I spoiled it. All right. If I can record this segment, I'm going to. Was it late again? No, it's not. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. All right. This has been bothering me for a while, man. Let me record this if I can. If not, I'll stop it. But let me see. Let's see. Is there gonna be any issues if I press record? So far, so good. So far, so good. All right. So far, so good. Okay. All right. Let's. Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind, guys. I can't record. I can't record. Sorry. I can't record while I'm streaming. It's all right. It's all right. I'll figure it out. But all right. So this guy here, okay? This guy's name is John Dale Araz, whatever this dude's name is, okay? This guy did a video talking about One Piece, all right? And long story short, he thinks it's woke, and I have an idea why, because there is a lot of black castings and the live action for One Piece, but at the same time, it makes sense. They all make sense. I can't think of a single casting in that show that was just wrong. Okay, so let's see what this guy has to say, because I'm pretty sure that that's his point, his argument is the race swaps, whatever he wants to call it. So let's watch this guy real quick. Oh yeah, I have a goal too in the chat. Let me see. I'm doing a $20 giveaway, okay, to any random commenter who comments on this stream or in the comment section below. But I have to get 5 super chats for me to do it. All right, so that'll be going for a while too. But that's the goal, okay? 5 super chats. It could be $1. It could be whatever. If I get 5 of those, I'll do a giveaway to any random commenter in the stream or in the in the stream or in the video comments. All right. So let's go, man. Let's see what this idiot has to say, bro. Cause like, dude, it's One Piece, bro. It's like it's a show about pirates, for one. And listen, what do pirates do? Pirates sail the seas. They sail the globe, and you come across various races, you know, ethnicities, whatever you want to call it. So I don't understand what him and honestly anyone else, um, I don't understand why they're saying this stuff. He said I watch his videos. You not mad? You get him? Nah, bro. This dude's an idiot, bro. And I didn't even watch it yet. All right, let's see what he has to say, man.
Netflix dropped the entire season of One Piece Season 2,
60 frames.
all 8 episodes this morning onto their platform. Now, this show has been hailed by a lot of anti-woke people and woke people alike because it follows, I guess, the One Piece story pretty well. And it is well-done propaganda, that's for certain. But it is propaganda nonetheless, and it does need to be known that this propaganda is existing. So,
how?
You got to remember with Netflix that it's owned by the Obamas. Everything in every piece of content has a piece of this agenda on it because their intention is to socially...
It's owned by who? Yo, who's the Obamas? What are you talking about? What's he talking about?
manipulate you through what you're consuming. That is very much what they've always intended to do. They've
Dude,
started this from the
he
start
is
of their
so lucky I can record this right now. He's so lucky I can record this and put it and make it a video. He's so lucky I can record this and make it a video. Jeez, man.
community organizers. At
I'm gonna
heart,
figure it
who
out. Don't
have
worry.
radical backgrounds. If you've never read Saul Alinsky's Rules for the Radicals, you should, because it shows the game plan, and they're embedded in this media network. So it's obvious why Stranger Things went off the hook and went off the rails as it did, and One Piece has very much a lot of the same thing. Now, nobody's talking about
Are
this
you
because,
kidding me? What are you talking about? Bro, what is he talking about? One Piece is nowhere in the same predicament as Stranger Things. Are you kidding me? You have one show that was once great, that had all the glory, and well-deserved glory, by the way. Well-deserved glory. That show was great up to season, like, I mean, season 4 was great, but season 3 was not so great. SJ, what up, bro? How's he gonna sit here and compare Stranger Things to One Piece? Are you kidding me? Like, what's he mean by that?
but it's acceptable. It's popular. I was actually told by one influencer, this is a popular manga. It's the most popular anime in the world. Well, just because it's popular doesn't make something good. That's not a value. Popularity is not something that should necessarily be strived for. And that's, I guess, the difference between myself and a lot of other YouTubers out there, which is why you guys watch, and I appreciate that. But this is what Netflix is doing behind the scenes to add a lot of woke agenda into One Piece. And this is all the stuff that's been done so far on that level. Let's get into this news in just a moment. Please hit the like, subscribe button, and join us. I'm not just talking about culture.
Bro,
my main job is actually creating.
Hurry up, man. Let's get to the point. Kobe. Is he gonna bring up Kobe?
So you won't want to miss that. All right, let's get into this news. So all of the woke representation in Netflix's One Piece live-action adaptation so far, I wrote this morning. Netflix's One Piece is being hailed by the mainstream as a triumph. Collider and IGN have both called the show near perfect, which should be a red flag to normal viewers. Here are all the woke elements that we know of that are in the show so far.
Let's go.
First came in season 1, where the character of Kobe from the manga, who's somewhat effeminate male, who eventually levels up, is played by a real-life woman who pretends to be a man named Morgan Davies. Hailed in the media as a trans...
Okay. So as far... Kobe. So as far as Kobe, right? Kobe's actor is a transgender... man, a transgender woman or man, whatever you want to call it. But let me ask you this: does he look like Kobe? Yes or no? That's my question. All right. You know what? Let's go on Google. And compare Kobe's live action casting to his anime counterpart. Kobe live action versus anime. He said I knew something fell off about Kobe's actor. Okay. All right, here we go. This is Kobe. My fault, y'all. Open image, new tab. Zoom in some. Is that good? Yeah. All right. This is Kobe in live action, and this is Kobe and the anime. Okay, now he is correct about Kobe's actor being transgender. Yes, he's correct. If you want to say that's woke because of that, go ahead. But my question to y'all is this: number one, I have two questions. Number one, how was his performance as Kobe? Okay, and number two, does he look like Kobe? Yes or no? All right. I asked my own questions, okay? Number one, I think he did a great job at playing Kobe. He's probably one of the best parts of that first season. Like, he was really great as Kobe. And number two, yes, he looks like Kobe. He looks identical to Kobe. Okay? That's all I gotta say. Read some of these comments. Some fell off, yeah. Now you're good, bro. I'm on episode 7 now, Jonan. I'm on episode 7. He said that person may look similar, but Kobe isn't trans in the anime. Right, you're right. But at the same time, only the actor is trans. Kobe isn't trans in the live action. He's still a dude. It's blatant pandering. I mean, listen, if you want to say it's pandering because of the casting, I mean, well, yeah, because of the actor, go ahead. But the actor is still playing Kobe. Kobe's not trans or anything. Kobe's still Kobe. He's still a dude in the anime. Kobe hasn't been changed at all. You know, the actor does look like Kobe before Ennie's lobby. Wants to get there. They should recast. You know what? I'd be down for that. Yeah. It's not something One Piece is pushing LGBT themes on people, and Kobe isn't that major of a character during the series. Right, that's true too. But I'm just saying, my thing is like, dude, like he looks just like Kobe, and at the same time, he did a great job too. I'm sick, y'all. My fault. I keep spitting, man. I'm sorry. He said we don't know that now. These shows love to make the character like the actor. Well, I mean, no. I mean, as far as we know, Kobe is a straight. He said, "You mean she?" Well, as far as we know, Kobe is straight in the anime. He's a straight dude. You know, they refer to him as he, yada yada. Yeah. So, but listen, if you want to say it's woke or pandering because of the person who was hired to play Kobe, go ahead. But my question again is this: my two questions is this: does he look like Kobe? Yes or no? And was his performance great? Yes or no? Which to me, I think they both were. All right, so let's move on, man. Let's move on, man.
Actor in a major role. On top of this, the media
But I'm being fair though. I'm being fair as far as Kobe goes. I'm being fair. I'll give him Kobe, but at like again, Kobe's actor. I mean, Kobe's the character Kobe is fine. You know, he said with makeup, lots of people can look like anyone is pandering. That's fine. Listen, I'll give y'all the pandering coin for this one. For this one, I'll give it to y'all. But I'm just saying it's not like Kobe is transgender, and it's not like Kobe doesn't even look like Kobe. You know, like he looks just like Kobe. He says it's not like Zelda thing where certain people wanted to push the hunter. Oh yeah, since Zelda is a main character, yeah, that would have been bad. That would have been really bad. Yeah, if she he got that role, that would have been really freaking bad. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's actually a good point, Jordan. Because like Kobe's such a minor character, you know, that most people wouldn't even know that that was a girl biologically if I didn't even just say it or if you didn't Google it yourself. Most viewers would not even know.
actually frames the protagonist Luffy
God, I
as
hate being
they're
sick,
made
dude.
up.
I hate being sick, y'all. Like the stream, guy. Like the stream up. I'm sick. I'm live streaming sick, bro. So I deserve all the super chats and all the the likes and stuff.
A romantic, asexual way of living, since no one can simply be chaste in the world of insane gender ideology. His character is really just a representation of just a kid-like joy, and he's kind of like a kid. And as you look at it, they try to churn that into some weird sexual gender thing because that's what they do with everything, and that's what they're
Wait,
pushing
what?
with this. Next, we have
What is he talking about? What is? Wait, what is he talking about? I'm hearing him again. I'm hearing him out again. What is he talking about?
chaste in the world of insane gender ideology. His character is really just a representation of just a kid-like joy, and he's kind of like a kid. And as you look at it, they try to churn that into some weird sexual gender thing because that's what they do with everything, and that's what they're.
When? When? Where? How? What is he talking about? What does this dude do? If I had a soundboard, man, I would tear this dude apart. He said to play semantics, Kobe is a small boy at this point, and a long time ago they used to get small boys to play girls, and that's true. That is true. Yeah. He didn't watch neither the anime or live action. You could tell. Yeah, dude. This guy clearly, I think he's like fishing for clicks. I think he's one of those like bad publicity is good publicity type guys. You know, like just stir up as much drama as you can for some clicks. I mean, he got them, but what's he talking about? He said, yeah, but it was clearly obvious here in comparison to those old Shakespeare. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
pushing with this. Next, we have season 2. There's a new
All right,
race
here we go. I'm ready for this one.
swapped Princess Vivi, who's now being played by an Indian woman, Karithra Chandran. The show's female lead star, Emily Rudd, actually chimed in when fans criticized
Hold on, y'all. Jesus, that's gross, man.
this choice to blast fans as racist, saying perceived canon does not excuse
Okay, wait,
blatant
what's he gonna say?
racism or hate of any.
Okay, whatever. So Vivi, let's go on Vivi. Here we go. Let's go on Vivi, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna leave a whole tab open for Google, bro. 'Cause I need the whole thing. I just need Google open for All right, so if we do a quick web search, all right, and type in what is Nefertari Vivi's ethnicity or orientation, whatever. Okay. All right. Let's pull it up. Nefertari Vivi is the princess of Alabasta, I guess in the manga, which is heavily inspired by ancient Egypt and Middle Eastern culture. While she is depicted with light skin and light colored hair in the anime/manga, her character represents a Middle Eastern or North African, specifically Egyptian background. Okay, now let's look up Vivi's actress. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave this open real quick and then go to a new tab. Vivi actress, One Piece. Okay. Chart. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Let me see her background. Ethnicity. Let's see. Indian. Okay. Now, here we go. Okay. It clearly states here that Vivi is from Alabasta Kingdom, right? Which is heavily inspired by ancient Egypt and Middle Eastern culture. Okay. So, if we're being honest here, it doesn't make much sense for her to be that light. It doesn't. Look at her actress. Where's the actress from? Indian. Okay. She's Indian. All right. My God, dude. Listen, it says Middle Eastern, North African, specifically Egyptian. Now, if I was just not, I will say this: it would have been cool if they casted her as an Egyptian. If they casted an Egyptian, lady to play Vivi. But check this out though: Egyptian woman. Okay, let's see. Egyptian woman. If you take a look here, a lot of Egyptian women aren't that light. A lot of them aren't that light. They're more like they're tanned, they're slightly tanned, but they aren't that white. They aren't that white. Okay? So my thing is this: even if they did cast an Egyptian woman, people would still say it was a race swap. People would still say it's a race swap. Okay? But it clearly states here that Vivi's background was inspired by ancient Egypt and Middle Eastern culture, okay? Or North African, all right? Or Egyptian. And Vivi's actress is Indian. Okay? So I'm just saying they cast it accurately based upon Vivi's origins, all right? Now you don't have to like who they casted as her, and listen, I'll agree. She doesn't even look like Vivi. Vivi is white. She's white as snow. But let's be honest here. If Vivi's gonna be a chick from Alabasta, which is inspired by ancient Egypt and Middle Eastern culture, why is she so white? Why is she so white? Why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because anime back in the day, especially, really weren't the biggest fans of darker tone characters. Okay, that's a whole separate conversation I'm not getting into right now, but it's a fact that back in the day, anime did not really, and manga too, anime and manga weren't the biggest fans of pushing darker tone characters. And if they did, it was usually like a a mockery of black people or something like that, or it was usually like a side character, right? But let's take Vivi, who was a very integral part of the anime, very important character, a bunch of screen time, gonna be on screen all the time. She was there with them for a while. Alabasta's about her, okay? So what did they do? Listen, this character is very important to the story, okay? And we don't really like darker characters like that. Even if she is from, Egypt or Middle Eastern, whatever, she should be as appealing as possible to the viewer. I just put on mic. She should be as appealing as possible to the viewer. Okay. You know what you should do? Make her white. Make her white. White is always cute, right? It's always like very easy on the eyes. It's very, very nice to look at. A nice pale person, right? That is what happened with Vivi. Okay. That is the case with Vivi. Now, fast forward 20, 30 years or so, live action, what they do with Vivi, they casted an accurate actress that actually fits Vivi's origins. Okay? And for some weird reason, people are mad about it. I don't understand it. Let me read some of these comments, man. Y'all boys going at it. Let me see. He said this guy reminds me of someone who always gets their facts wrong. He said if he was talking about Cowboy Bebop live action, then he has some things. Yeah, that show was terrible. Since the show did play into the misconception, like Ed being a tomboy. Yeah. Let me see. He said she's too dark. I would have casted someone else. Despite the description, Egyptians could be very light or have a slight tan. That's true. Exactly. Right. Egyptians, yeah, can be light. You're right, or have a slight tan. But at the same time, look, it still says Vivi's origins are based on Middle Eastern or North African culture too. So basically, all they had to do was just cast someone who was either Middle Eastern, North African, or Egyptian. And her actress is Indian. So I mean, you know, we kind of lose to plot as to why race swaps are bad in the first place, and it's usually that they push the race they cast it in the forefront. Like with it. Yeah, see now Ariel is a primal example of a race swap, bad race swap. Primal example. I disagree with that entirely. I disagree with Ariel entirely, man. Now I get it. There is no pre-established race for Ariel, right? But she's come on, bro. Like I mean, Ariel's just and Ariel is also a staple. I feel like you know. Yeah, there's no agenda here, bro. But I will say this about Ariel though. That's a race swap for sure. Because listen, um, with Ariel also she has no pre-established race, but with Vivi does. Vivi does. The thing with Vivi is this though, in the anime slash manga, she was too white. Like she wasn't meant to be that white. She's not, dude. A Middle Eastern North African chick is not this light, bro. Look at Vivi, bro. Look at Vivi, bro. Hold on, Vivi One Piece. Look at how bright Vivi is. Find me one Middle Eastern chick who's that white. I'll wait. Who's this? Who's this pale? Vivi legit looks like she's like European. Like she looks like Nami. She's Nami with blue hair. All right, let's keep watching, man. Listen, I'm attacking this dude's point one by one. I'm attacking this dude's point one by one. He said I could find someone. They can, but I'm just listen. There's exceptions to every rule. There's exceptions to every rule, and the thing is this: there's a lot of darker Middle Eastern people, you know. So I mean, they didn't really cast like it's just it is what it is, man. This is not a race swap though. It's not. It's just not a race swap. It's just not, man. It's not. Now, if they would have had like Luffy or Zoro or whatever, changed them to a different a different race, that is a race swap because not only do they have a established ethnicity by the creator, but they also just clearly don't look black. Like let's say Luffy was cast as a black person, would never work. Would never work. Would be so stupid. Would never work. He said Disney Ariel is a white redhead, but they casted a black actress with dreads. At least with Vivi, the costume department, right, that too, yeah. But again, man, Vivi's is fine. She's fine. Vivi has a Vivi has a pre-established background. Her background is inspired by ancient Egypt and Middle Eastern culture. So they casted someone who was Middle Eastern, Indian. Ariel has been white, yeah, yeah. Ariel's clearly a white redhead. I don't know why. I don't understand why they didn't make her a white redhead, but I don't get that. I don't get that at all. Yeah, that was very weird to me, man. But I guess you can make the argument that there was no confirmation on her background, I guess, or her ethnicity, but unless there is, I don't know about it. But I'm not getting into that.
Kind. I'm beyond proud
Let's
of our
keep going.
show, our cast, the opportunity we have to bring to life a story centered around a diverse
Like the stream up, man.
founding
Like the
family.
stream up. I'm
Now, those
sick.
words should scare you immediately.
Help me out, man. I'm sick. Like the stream up, y'all.
Diverse found family, and it's centered around their mask off. This is what the intention of the show is to do, is present the found family as real family. Your real family is not a real family like everything else in TV these days. Found family is the dumbest theme, which is in every freaking show and every freaking everything these days. But that's another story. But doing it in a diverse manner is very intentional as well. This is what they're trying to do, is push the diversity, equity, and inclusivity through this storytelling here, through this very popular...
No. You're wrong, bro. Dude, you are wrong. Listen, I am with you, bro. I also hate the agenda. I hate the forced agenda, but you're wrong about this one, bro. I'm sorry, you are wrong. You're wrong about this one, bro. I'm sorry, you are wrong, bro. You're wrong.
Piece that's popular in Japan and the like, so that people will then accept it here. And that's exactly what they're getting so far. Next, the original manga creator...
I want to see this article because I how much I want to bet. How much I want to bet that he didn't even like do research about her background. Let's see.
Oda is fine with the diverse...
I'm saying this here. Look, not a single letter, not a single word mentioning Vivi's actual origins, her inspiration for her origins, for her character. Not a single freaking comment about that. Ugh, jeez, I hate being
as a progressive himself. He is a progressive, saying that all the casting has been perfect so far, lending credence to it and pretending like it isn't a typical Netflix abomination. Since this season will feature
Netflix abomination is crazy, bro. Do you know how many bad shows there have been? Well, not shows, but how many bad adaptations there have been on Netflix, bro? Death Note, Fullmetal Alchemist, Cowboy Bebop, Bleach, Yu Yu Hakusho, bro. Where are the videos about that? Where's videos about that? You gonna sit here and call One Piece abomination when that show is actually amazing? This dude's reaching for views, bro.
Arc, which revolves around Princess Vivi, we can expect the storyline will also center around more representation. We'll see Netflix commentary on colonialism being added to the show as well, which is likely why the mainstream outlets are so gleeful about it. On top of this, several outlets are pointing to the manga and anime, stating there's a lot more LGBTQ characters that are going to be avid, and they're salivating at the idea of more of it heading our way. This is what's coming in Season 3. Which is already being greenlit. Netflix has cast an actor who goes by Cole Escola as Bon Clay. He's a mentally ill man who declares that he's non-binary. The media is already hailing the character. They're saying that it's going to be reimagined as non-binary once it actually gets into the show as well. So you see what they're doing with literally everything right now. They've got multiple trans representation. They've got...
Dude, what do you... Bro, it's in the manga. What do you... Bro, it's in the manga. I'm sorry that Oda made this character, but he's in the manga. So, freaking Netflix has every right to put him in the show. What are you talking about? Like, what do you... He's in the manga, bro. Like, what do you want them to do? Just erase the character? He's in the manga. Like what? Jesus, man. Listen, I get it. Trust me, but Bon Clay is in the manga. He's in the manga. He's part of the story. Like I don't know, like bruh, like just don't watch anime because like honestly, there's plenty of anime that have cross dressing. A lot of them. He said, "I know, I know it's in the manga, but shaking my head. I listen. It's in the manga, bro. I'm sorry."
LGBTQ nonsense all littered throughout the show, and they've got
He says all littered throughout the show, like the whole show is just filled with it, bro. This dude's reaching,
of
bro.
course,
This is
the
crazy.
whole race swapping thing going on in droves already. And this is just in season 2 that we've just started with. It's going to get even further. But if you look at the media and you look at all the news that's coming out of the One Piece right now, you can see exactly how happy they are with this too. One Piece creator already has planned to end Netflix live action series.
Oh yeah, you know
Everyone
what? I actually heard about that yesterday. I saw Dazuro's actor. I forget his name. Mackin' or something like that. He actually said that every Straw Hat, like Oda told them, or like they already know when it's gonna end. Like, which is kind of crazy. So they already know when the show's gonna end. I'm so my guess now. I'm gonna say Marine Ford, bro. I think they're gonna like go as far as Marine Ford and just stop there. That's my guess.
wants to be a little bit like Luffy in One Piece.
Luffy. Okay, bro. Yeah, that's all I need to hear.
This is it. Unexpectedly
Luffy.
introduces this major character. You see, they're all just like trying to just get in on the algorithm for One Piece right now as everybody's starting to talk about it.
That's you. That's you with this insane video, bro.
And everybody's starting to talk about experience. This says Netflix, pushing it into theaters as well. Roger Ebert's got it. Sails into a grand line with swashbuckling season 2. One Piece season 2 review: fun, faithful, and fixing the modern TV issue. What does Screen Rant say about a modern TV issue? This is pretty interesting right here because they're always pushing the modern agenda with everything, right? So what did they fix out of this? The cast characters remain near perfect, as they say, as they look at this. And let's see, their scale is gigantic, often for better. One Piece remains one of the best TV shows. But I don't know what they're fixing. What are they fixing on this? They don't actually say. Good stuff. So that's what they have. They got a 10 out of 10 here, and a Screen Rant 9 out of 10 as well.
The show was good.
IGN gave it a 9 out of 10. So you're knowing that like when these outlets are all this gleeful about something, that there's something to it that you need to actually pay attention to and at least watch. Now, there's no doubt, we're honest about everything here, that this is well done cinema. They have the directing, they have the look, feel like the manga and the anime,
Yeah.
and they have this like sort of like serious yet quirky style to it that actually does fit within the world building and the like, that makes it feel really, really well done. They do stay within a lot of the stories, but that doesn't mean the agenda's not there. And this is where a lot of people get confused in modern culture and the like. When something's so obviously stupid and agenda driven and like looks like it's written by ChatGPT, people notice the agenda, right? And that's the propaganda piece, right? So Starfleet Academy, obvious propaganda. We can all talk about how we hate that and how it's a disaster. When you have something like One Piece that's well done propaganda, people have a visceral reaction where they do the opposite. It's not woke, it's good. Well, just because it's well done doesn't mean it's not woke. It, in fact, is very woke.
It's not woke, bro. It's not very woke. Like I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say about this dude. So let me tell you this. His main 3 points of the show being woke was this. One was Kobe's actor being transgender, right? But at the same time, Kobe the character is still Kobe. Kobe is still Kobe. He's still playing a dude and looks just like Kobe. Okay? Number 2, this ridiculous argument that they made Luffy asexual. I don't know where he even got that from. That is the dumbest thing I've heard in a while, actually. And his final point was Vivi, which I just debunked, because Vivi's origins are from Middle Eastern, South. Oh no, it said. Wait, do I still have it here? Let me see. Trying to get the facts straight, yo. I'm trying to get the facts straight. Middle Eastern, North African, or specifically Egyptian background, and they casted someone who's Indian. Now, Indian isn't Middle Eastern, but Indian is darn close to it, and honestly, darn close to North African too, I would say. Long story short, they casted someone who was darker. Okay, and listen, honestly, her casting could have been a lot worse. They could have hired somebody who was like African, or like they could, I don't know, African or like something like that. or like Haitian or something like that. But no, they casted someone who was Indian, which is pretty close to Middle Eastern and North African. So I mean, you know. But the point is that she should not be this light. That's the point. She shouldn't be this light. And they hired someone who was as close to her origins as possible. I don't know why they didn't just hire someone who was Middle Eastern or North African or Egyptian, but um her appearance isn't that far off from those three ethnicities in the first place. So I'm okay with her casting. I'm okay with Vivi's casting, man. I am. I have MalUchiha open. Oh, okay.
It's just well done woke, and that's the dangerous type of propaganda out there if you don't notice it and don't actually monitor it and don't pay attention to it and don't think about it, because when you tune out and you get that, you start to slowly accept things, and that's exactly what they're counting on with Netflix doing all this all the time. So it is woke, it is well done. That is not a contradictory term. These are things that are happening, and this is the danger of well done propaganda, which is what we're experiencing right now. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this.
It's a bad video, bro. That's a bad video, man. That's a bad video, bro. That guy is so clearly reaching. Like that guy is so clearly looking for just engagement, and he got it. He got it. I mean, he knew what he was doing, but he is so clearly looking for engagement, bro. He's just engagement farming. You ever heard of Mugen Lord? Now, what is that? What is Mugen Lord? Is that a YouTuber? Mugen Lord. Oh, it's a YouTuber. What did he say about One Piece? Mugen Lord. He did a video over a year ago debunking JDA when he tried to claim Zelda was replacing Link, forgetting her own game. Oh, actually, no, I know Melody Mac. Oh, no, I know Melody Mac. See, the thing about guys like hold on, give me 1 second. I have my cold bag over here while I'm vomiting and spitting and stuff. I know ill, right? But anyway, the thing about grifters on YouTube, and not all of them are grifters, because I know people like to call what's his face the critical drinker a grifter. I don't think he's a grifter, but people like that guy I just watched. um, what's that dude? That Ryan Kendall guy. Like people like that. They're grifters, man, and their main shtick on YouTube is to just grift, bro. Because if they don't, people won't watch. Okay, their entire viewership is dependent on it. Like their entire income is dependent on grifting, bro. That's their whole shtick. You know, you gotta grift, bro. They gotta find something terrible about anything, and listen, like if it's bad, it's bad. Okay, if it's bad, it's bad, and if they're right, they're right. But in a show like One Piece, bro, where the literal creator of the show is casting everybody, like how you gonna say he's wrong, bro? It's just crazy, man. It's crazy, bro. So how long been live, man? 45 minutes. Should I go for an hour? Let me see. It's actually gonna be pretty funny to watch this. I saw it on my I see this on my home feed. He said race swaps weren't as bad back then in the 2000s, and there are, let me see. And there are things we accept, like SSJ wrote up, like Kingpin, but they race swap and been Yurik. Oh, did they? I didn't know that. I didn't know he was a race swap. Wow. But yeah, I mean, yeah, but he was a great character though. Wait, hold on, y'all.
Musicality.
System code.
Musicality.
System code.
I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Let me see. He said Voltron. Never saw Princess Allura. People don't care that they did that for film. A lot of wrote it up for fans. Yeah, I just listen. Listen. My take on Kingpin is that he should not be black. That's just my. I think he's fine. Honestly, Kingpin to me is so iconic of a character that I think he should only look a certain way. I think he should only look the way he does in the comics. Do you know? But this is a One Piece live action for kids version. I actually want to watch this on stream with you guys. If you watch the old One Piece cartoon and you know like the OG like theme song of it, oh my god, man. I'll turn this light off. Hold on. Oh, we in it now. Yeah, this is someone made a live action version of it, so this is gonna be cool to watch.
Don't go away. An all-new One Piece is on 4Kids TV right now. There once was a man named Gold Roger who was king of the pirates. He had
This is crazy. This is crazy. That is true, Jonah, about the internet. That is true.
fame, power, and wealth beyond your wildest dreams. Before they hung him from the gallows, these were the final words he said.
Oh, you saw this?
Fortune
Oh,
is
yeah.
yours for
This
the
is
taking,
crazy. It's like
but
a
you
4
have to
kids
find it
version.
First, I left everything I own in one piece.
Ever since, pirates from all over the world
Why didn't he just use the actual dialogue from the show?
set sail for the Grand Line, searching for One Piece, the treasure that would make their dreams come true.
Yo!
Oh my god. Yo, this is fire. Oh wait, I go back. This is fire. Oh my god.
Don't give it up, Lupe. Don't give it up, Zolo.
Zolo.
Don't give it up, Nave. Don't give it up.
Here's how the story goes. We find
This is
out about the
dope.
treasure in the Grand Line. There's no doubt. The pirate whose eye is on it, he'll sing. I'll be king of the pirates. I'm gonna be king.
Bro, what would y'all do if this was the intro of the actual show? Could y'all imagine if this was the actual intro to the show? Yo.
His name is Luffy.
That's Monkey D. Luffy.
King of the pirates. He's made of rubber.
Yo ho ho, he took a bite of gum gum.
Dude, seeing this reminds me like how great season 1 was. Season 1 is so good, man.
His name's Zolo. He's just like a samurai. And L-A-D-Y. Nami's not shy. Usopp's doing that marksman thing. And Sanji's cooking for the would-be king.
Nice. Nice. Wait, when was this made? Because like he could have grabbed way more footage. Oh, it was made 2 years ago. See, I was gonna say like he could have added way more footage from the new season. Dang, that's dope, man. His name is so like a samurai. This was sick, man. Oh my god, this was dope. I'm gonna comment. Dang, man. I don't know, guys. I might end the stream here. I don't know. I'm kind of hungry. I might end this here, man. I don't know. I had a little thing planned to do a tournament for useless anime characters, but I might take that for next time. Well, no, I might wrap it up here. And then the whole thing with in the beginning with my last stream where I couldn't start, it was delayed. Like, I don't know. I might wrap it up here, everybody. Let's see. He said, "Part of me listens to the pirate rap more than we are." Yo, a lot of us do, honestly, because like a lot of us grew up with the 4Kids version. Is it thundering? Yeah, but a lot of us grew up with the One Piece version. I mean, the 4Kids version of One Piece. So I get it. I get it for sure. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna wrap the stream up, man. I'm gonna wrap it up, man. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna wrap this up, man. If you watched, like the video, okay. We had no super chats, but that's all right. We'll get there. We'll get there, okay. And I'm out, man. Peace.
Musicati.
System code.
システムコール